Hey guys, it is Meg Monday, and it has been way too long since the last time I hopped on here. Clearly, it's been a busy start to the summertime, but it's my favorite season, so I am super glad to be here. And today I wanted to talk about the health journey and how there is no magic pill. There are definitely pills you can take, there's shots you can take, there's plans you can do, there are diets you can choose. But the key to all of this is if we do not change our lifestyle, we will always revert to old habits. I'm sorry, it's kind of bad news for those who don't want to put in a little work, but it's the truth. And I feel like so many people come to me wanting the quick and easy answer. And unfortunately, that's not what a healthy lifestyle is or how you get started. So, I kind of wanted to talk about a few of the things that we can do to help that are not so daunting, but if we don't have consistency, none of it will actually help. Again, kind of bad news. The good news is that even if you start and stop and start again, as long as you don't just completely quit, you're on a better trajectory than you once were. So I want to give you hope because, guys, there are definite things that we can do to help what we actually are doing in life, to whether it's to lose weight, whether it's to look better in a bathing suit, whether it's to hopefully reverse health issues that you currently are faced with. And honestly, we live in a society where we are bombarded with food and chemicals and lots of different things that are just normal, but they're not good for us. And I really kind of want to go over a few of those things. One of those things are bad oils. Guys, the first thing we can do is get bad oils out of our food because basically they are causing so many issues. They're basically heating them to a point where they then become rancid and then become where they have to be bleached and then deodorized with all these chemicals just for an oil. Where that's why if you are going to use oils, use your olive oil, just don't use it for heat. And if you're going to do heat, do coconut oil or an avocado oil or just grass-fed butter, because that's always going to be healthier for you and they're good healthy fats. And that's another thing, is long gone are the days of the low fat diet. What they have found out is our brains work mostly on healthy fats. So we must be fueling our bodies and our minds correctly in order to perform correctly. And so these are things that I don't think I ever thought about, much less knew before I started on my own health journey. But I just want you to know that if you are faced with a situation where you need to change your health because of whether it is to lose weight or because of disease or illness that you are currently facing, it is doable, but the path is windy and it is longer than most people think. One of the things that I always laugh about is I didn't get unhealthy in 3 months. It took lots of years going down the wrong path to get me to the point where I was mentally ill, physically ill, a whole bunch of things. And truly, it's taken me several years of making consistent changes where I now finally feel like I'm running on all cylinders. And even though I've had major wins along the ways, I've also had hiccups. And I figure that's going to be the way and the path of my life going forward because that's just how life is. However, knowing that a healthy lifestyle starts with consistency and starts with figuring out what works for you. There is no one size fits all. It is your health journey. You have to figure out what you're willing to do and also why it matters. Because I don't know about you guys, but this is my one thing for myself that I think about all the time. My sweet Shirley, Mama, is going to be 86 this year, actually next month. And she has Alzheimer's and has had Alzheimer's for the past, 13, 14 years? And I look at her and I think, if Alzheimer's is diabetes type 3, then what can I do? What can I eat? What can I put in my body that will combat that? Because as happy as Shirley is, at 85 years old, I don't want to be living in a place where I don't know who my daughter Meg is. That doesn't sound like any fun at all. Of course, I am the daughter Meg, so it would be my son's names. Anyway, but the point is, I look at her and I think, what can I do today that will get me on a path that doesn't lead there? And that is where we all need to be thinking is, okay, as women, if we are going to live long lives, don't we want to live lives that are long but also full and mentally capable and physically capable and full and filled with activity and all the things that go with life and a good life? So I really ask that you look at where you are today and look at 85-year-old you. Where do you see, with you doing the things that you're doing today, where are you going to be at age 85? And change accordingly. Because if you can make small changes today that affect the quality of your life, not just at 85, but also today, you'll feel better when you start making better choices. Isn't it worth it? It is to me. And I know that it's not always fun and not always, woo-hoo, let's eat broccoli that doesn't taste like chocolate. However, it's still really good for me. And it's good for my brain and my body and how I feel. So I do it because it's good for me. And I think that if we all will just start something, start small, it will be amazing of what we can accomplish in our lives. So if you don't know, I do have a Just Start program. It's 21 days to get to a start of where we want to be in our health. So go to my website, meghayes.com, go over there and click on Just Start, learn more about it, and jump on, because I tell you what, the hardest thing is to just start. Hope you guys have a good one. Talk to you later. Bye.